rise up, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, kings and queens, friends, frenemies, and you agents. My name is Brother Marty, and this is the SENEGAMBIA channel. And I wanted to speak to you because today we are back in the restaurant, back in the shop, back in the restaurant, and we're getting a bit more work done. It's taken a while to get to here. It's been like a week since the last video I did. It's the end of Ramadan, people were off, people were doing stuff with their family and so on and so forth. It's all good. I'm able to learn patience, because if you don't have patience, you will have heart failure. One of the two. So you got to choose patience or a debilitating illness. I choose patience. Now I'm inside while the work is being done. Let me just show you. Hold on. Let me stop this. So this is what we're looking at right now, right? So we're building up this piece of wall just here, first of all. And then the wall's gonna go along this mark on the floor here, go along to there, right? So the question you may be asking is, well, why are you sitting in the building area, in the building site? Well, let me show you something. Remember in the first video I said there was two pillars on the end wall there? This was where one was, one of them, and the other one was just behind this post here. And I said this one we get rid of, and the other one we'll keep. Yet they removed both pillars. So the boys' ears there are not good. Secondly, you see where he's doing the wall, this wall here, right? And when he started, he just threw the plaster on the tile. He threw the plaster on the tile and then just put the bricks on top. Like, he's thinking that it's okay just to build it on the floor, which is ridiculous unless you want people to just lean up against your wall and the wall falls down. So I've had to tell him to stop what he's doing, start again, and remove the actual tile. See, he has to remove there. Remove the actual tile where the wall's gonna go. That way we know that the wall has a chance of staying up. But on the main wall that's gonna go up to the ceiling, you can't do quick and dirty, because if that falls down, people will have broken heads. So we've got to be a lot more cognizant of our work quality. And brother is trying to get this done as quick as possible. So far, he's told me that, his back hurts, that I should do the work. Yeah, I should pay him and I should do the work. And now he says that, he's hungry. So you got to be here and be aware of what you want, so you can manage the work. And it doesn't stop at the building stage. I mean, once you get open, you got to be here. In the West, the dream is that you open a business, you get some people in your business who have a level of integrity, who want to get good work done in order to get a good salary. And you can get to leave and enjoy your life while these other people work and you bring in the money. Here, it's not the same. Here, if you open up a business, even as small as this one's going to be tiny once and I don't mean the revenue, I mean the actual space. It's going to be tiny when I'm finished. But even in a space as small as this, you have to do that, being aware of the fact that you're going to be spending most of your time here. You're going to be spending the majority of your time here, because you've got to watch and see every little piece that people are doing. Otherwise, people will take advantage of your absence. People will take advantage of that. All right, so let's go back a bit before we go too far into this story. Let's go back a bit and see what go on before we even got to here. So here I am. I've taken my dry elbows and my son into an appliance store to have a look at the appliances we use in the kitchen. I'm looking in particular for a burner, somewhere to cook the food. And And I've seen this thing. This thing is a beast. It's massive. It's 90 centimeters wide by 120 centimeters long. So that would mean that we have loads of space there for us to cook. All right, so it's day 2, people. So now we're looking at getting some work done. We need to have the mason inside, who's going to be, sorry, we've got the mason inside, who's going to be doing the wall, or electrician to do the lighting. The mason's going to smash down the area where the sink is and so on. And then build a brand new clean, brand new worktop. You'll have an electrician in there. Let me show you what the electrician's going to do. Alright, so here's the space where the light used to be. We're bringing it across so it'll be here in the sink, in the kitchen area. And also, across here so we can have some spotlights in the main area where customers go. And here we're going to keep that one. We're going to put 2 more on this side, 1 more on this side, and keep that over in the corner. So yeah, I've got lots of work to do. I think it should be fine. The only issue we have is removing this sink. Because what I want to do is have the sink on this side over here. And what the builder's telling me is it's going to be a problem because of the waste pipe. So the plan is to keep it surface, have the waste pipe quite high on the wall here, under the counter, and then it can go around and then come down and then meet this waste pipe, you know? The question needs to be asked though, like, is this the best you can find over in Senegal, in the Sali area? No, it's not the best you can find. I know this because I've been looking for a while, to be honest with you. So now this is a place I saw like 2 months ago. A really nice place, really nice area, it's nice and big, it's already got tables and chairs in there. I felt very comfortable doing my poses, look at that. And then this is another one I saw. This one was another month prior to the first one. So this is 3 months ago. I was looking at this one. This one, you can see you've got the tree outside, you've got like that. My plan was to make that tree like a bar, have it all lit up, it's gonna be great. So even when these weren't working, I was in touch with a friend of mine who said that he could help me get that place. We was just looking for land, we'll build the building ourselves. Just find the space and we will build. So we was looking at this area. It was a little bit wild. You can see the rat running along and the eagle just missing it. Yeah, so we had a place just in those trees there. That was available. Turns out, no, you can't have it. But it took about 4 weeks to get the final no. You know, just time wasting. Yeah, I've been looking hard for somewhere to have this restaurant. I've been looking hard since October 24, and it's taken till now to be able to find somewhere. And that's not because there isn't any spaces, simply because every place I'd go to, they would start off with, yes, you can rent the place, then they hear my accent, and then they change it to, no, it's no longer available for rent, it's only available for sale. And I had, as I said before, a friend of mine in Dakar who's also got a business. She said that she was having the same problems, and she thought it was because she's Nigerian. But this xenophobia that we're experiencing, it doesn't actually matter where you're from. You know, they can't tell the difference between my accent and an American accent. So they keep calling me American. And it's like, here we are now, dealing with xenophobia based off of, I don't know, but there are a lot of people who will go through this and similar to this, just hoping to be able to start something for themselves and their family. And they'll be stopped because time and time again, they'll be told, no, you're not able to rent here. You're not able to rent here at all. So that is the big takeaway from this whole thing, that Be aware, xenophobia is alive and kicking in West Africa. Maybe not all places, but certainly in Senegal. I'm over at my friend's house. You should look at this view. This is proper Africa, this place. Look at this, look. Hold on, let me stop this. Look at this view, look. It is proper rural Africa, man. That's the main road. I don't know if you see the road. A lovely place. And it kind of feels like it's worth the hassle. So I'm not going to belabor the point too much. Yeah, there's dramas that are involved in building out here and living a life out here, but it's gorgeous as well. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's a privilege to be over here. Okay, so let's get to my conclusion, shall we? Let's do that. So yeah, in conclusion, I would say that I've been super lucky to be able to make it over here to Africa. And what I've seen so far, both in Gambia and over here, is that there is very little stopping us. I mean, over in the West, whether the West be America, Canada, England, Australia, you know, you have systems and organizations working against your best interests. You have media machines that are up and running to speak a right-wing narrative about what they perceive as bad about you, who are thinking and espousing things that are wrong about you and people like you and people who look like you. It's just ridiculous. They create these kind of opinions in the minds of others that tell them that they got to be aware of, you know, when they see you on the street, they got to clutch their purse closer. When they see you in the lift, they got to step away from you. So, I mean, sure, you've got to choose between that and the dramas over here in Africa. I would choose the dramas over here in Africa every single time. I ain't gonna lose no sleep over what I've been dealing with. I slept very peacefully last night, and I don't need to be sitting here worrying about, you know, what the government is thinking or what the new think tank is trying to put out there. Thank you, baby. You don't need to do that. So, yeah, I'll be chilling out here, drinking my water, minding my business. I know it's not water, but you understand. This is your brother Marty. Until next time, you take care of yourself. Peace.